Oh, good evening, everybody. How goes things? Oh, just finishing getting things set up. And then we should be good. Cool. Now, this week's flavor of what will I be spamming constantly is, check the pinned comment and the top of the description, and you will find the Discord server. This is where we're going to be sort of, well, where the continuation of the racing is going to be in the shape and form that it will be, at least for the foreseeable future. And also, I've posted a form up there with a few little extra details just to clarify before we start on the next season. So do... Instructions unclear if it's revealed yet. Yeah, so do check those out. I'm not gonna, like, put the direct link to the form because I more want... I do more want people to join the server, because that is where, obviously, everything is going to be kind of centralized around all the communications and stuff like that. Obviously, I will talk about stuff here on live streams and in videos and stuff. Like, there'll be, like, a promotional video going out sometime early next week to kind of announce all of this stuff and whatnot. But yeah, like, for now, the Discord server is kind of the best solution we have, until as time goes on we can work on better ways of kind of broadcasting everything out to the world. Yeah, hey Adam. How's it going? Let me get the content sorted for this first race, if I could even read. There we go. But, yeah, that's kind of the thing. This form, as well, just a little note, it is a lot shorter than the previous one. So, it should only take, like, 5-10 minutes, I'd say, to complete at most. I think I said that about the last one as well. But this one is definitely shorter, I promise. Saying Discord is the best ups is not really the best time after past week's news. What was past week's news? Oh, is this the hacking thing? I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, no, my brain blanked about it for a second. Yeah, it's not a great look, but from what I heard, apparently it was based around support tickets, so it's bad, don't get me wrong, but it's like not quite like endemic level bad, or like epidemic level bad, where it's like everything has been leaked. But I mean, yeah, it's not ideal. Well, I need to get rid of the text. Base. Yes, please. Yeah, it's a lot of data. And it's like, yeah, if you had to use Discord support portal thing, it's not good. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. But yeah. Yeah, right, it's technically not the best timing, but at the same time, there isn't any there isn't really any other platform at the moment that would give the same kind of capabilities that I can have through Discord. You know, so while I don't, in an ideal world, I wouldn't be like, hey, join my Discord server. It is kind of oftentimes, at least at the beginning, the easiest way to do things. Of course, later down the line, I'd love to try and build some kind of website out that can kind of handle a lot of the stuff and gives a more public-facing thing, because that's one of the big things I don't like about Discord servers, right? Because even if we move to like a Discord-like alternative, the problem is with a lot of these things is that the communities are very closed off from the outside internet. Which isn't really great for like discoverability and stuff. You know, while I don't care about like immense growth, it's nice to have something that people can find and not just say like, oh, you have to join some like random ass Discord server that you've never heard of. They're nice to have some like place where it's like, oh, hey look guys, this is what we do. You could join this Discord server if you want to be in. And I mean, I guess the live streams kind of fill that to an extent. But like, when I'm not putting videos up and I'm not live streaming, then there isn't anything. So it'd be like a more kind of like static thing that like anyone can look at any sort of time. Yeah, TeamSpeak is the closest I remember, yeah. I actually never used TeamSpeak, to be honest, but back before... prior to like 2016, I think, I remember me and like the friends I was with at the time, we sort of bounced around a bunch of like random crap at the time. They never really caught on that much. And then obviously we landed in Discord like a lot of other people did. I do suspect over the years, as Discord tries to chase more and more profits, it is likely going to start driving more and more people out, but as to what the alternative is, who knows at this point. It's a bridge we'll cross when it comes to it. What's good or bad around here, to be honest. We'll figure out as we go along. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny, actually, as the years have gone on with SRS. It's kind of funny even there, right? The Discord server isn't the easiest thing to find. I remember I wasn't in it for a couple of years or so, I think, after I first started. And, like, it's very bare bones, but over time, I think that did become the main place to actually talk in regards to like SRS stuff. Also helped that was well, that kind of contributed to that was also where we did all the organizing. So it's kind of funny, even there, where we had, like, that dedicated forum. You know, nowadays, people just don't really use forums and stuff as much. It was kind of telling in the original form as well. I kind of proposed that as a potential option. But yeah, people just aren't really interested in forums. Oh, yeah. It's not great. I could kind of see why it was how it was, but as it began to become, as it kind of activity started shifting to there from the forums, I think, yeah, probably should have been, like, rejigged a bit and made a bit more proper, but it's a whole different kettle of fish, really. I think he just made one because it was kind of the, like, thing everyone was doing. And then just never did anything with it. It's like, yeah, there was like 700, like, voice channels. And only, like, one text channel. That's still how it is now, even. Well, technically there's two, but only one people actually see. The other one actually was only added after me and I think a couple of the others were like, hey, why don't we just have, like, a place where we can all talk together? And that's how that came about, I believe. Took like 3 days to be removed. Yeah, that's a problem. There was no real moderation present beyond the boss man himself. Which is, yeah, maybe not ideal, to say the least. Picking up speed slowly but surely. No, I just remembered that I forgot to send out an email earlier. Oh well. I could do it later. Oops. Actually, that was one thing that was kind of funny in the original form. I was surprised how many email addresses I got sent. The people who kind of like, in like the final comments box, I got like 2 or 3 people's email addresses. They're like, hey, hit me up here. It was kind of surprising that, like, you know, person to person would still communicate over email. Not that I have anything against it, it's just that I only really use email for, like, talking to, like, companies and whatnot. Or work. But again, at work, I don't send out that many emails, really. Just, even there, you, like, Teams message people. Or Slack if your company uses that. Got to get on the server, actually. If you ever catch me slacking, shaking my head. Mayhaps. We don't actually use Slack in my work. I used it for like one course, and then we like never used it again. I think we just mainly used like Teams. But I mean, my workplace at least, I'd say we're pretty chill. Like, when I'm in the office, I can just bust my phone out and people don't really care. If I was on it, like, all day and didn't do anything, then people might, but... you know, replying to Discord messages and stuff. In between doing shit, nobody really bats an eye. God. I have a feeling that sticking with the train is going to be really important here. I'm trying to stick with, like, the pack. I think there's definitely a lot more speed to be gained on the streets if you get a bit of a toe on someone. Oh yeah, I guess at the end of this as well, I did install, and like, there's basically nothing to it, but I did install the iRacing arcade demo. So we can give that a quick look at after the stream. Maybe then go and play a little bit of Circuit Superstars, I don't know. Just to compare. I know, like, loads of people have played it over the recent days, but it seems like, out of all the people I've seen it play, at least, I'm, like, one of the only people who actually played Circuit Superstars. We get bored after 2 hours. I don't think that... I think because the demo is so limited in content, it's not really the best example. Because, like, Circuit Super... It's basically Circuit Superstars 2, really. And so, yeah, it is a very casual take on the... on racing games. mean, I did enjoy my time with the first game. But the big question will be is how much variety is actually in the in the full release, right? That's why I think only having one car and one track's kind of bad, because one of the things I think that was a big strong suit with Circuit Superstars, at least, was that there was only one car per class. Yeah, there's only one car per class, but like every um every car was unique, and there was a good chunk of variety in the game. And that's something that iRacing has as well. So hopefully they're going to lean into that a bit and bring some variety into the game. If not, I would be quite disappointed. But like, yeah, and like the current promotional footage is not been a lot, but it releases in December, which is kind of a surprise. It's not very far away, all things considered. When you can't, there's a floss with not much gold here. I haven't seen that, but I know the original game did have some like victory celebrations you'd unlock, but I don't think they were anything special. Yeah, right, only 6 minutes of qualifying here, so we gotta make these laps count. I think it was particularly great through there, but we'll roll with it. Seems like the time to beat. I don't know what we're gonna clock here. 39.1. That's okay. Better than I was expecting, at least. Build is a 38.7. It's a bit early there, I think. It kind of worked out, though. Hoping this is going to be like that one Ligier race we had here a few years ago. That was crazy. That was a thoroughly enjoyable race, that one. It was like that one screenshot somewhere of us going like 5 or 6 wide into turn 1 here. To be honest, while my performances haven't been particularly great this season, all things considered, I've actually had some pretty good racing throughout this season. Oh, they're picking up the pace quite a bit. Not liking that. Again, last night's race, I kind of threw it all away at the end a little bit. I did get it back through, largely through luck, really. But, that was some pretty good battling in the Ferraris. Speaking of races, how's the video project going? As I suspected, the video project largely is kind of benched at the moment. I'll be honest, last week was a little bit of a slump week for me. Kind of didn't really get anywhere near as much done as I wanted to. But, thought I've been making right for that so far this week. I think I just let myself get split between too many things across work, home, this, and all that lot. Ooh, 38, nice. Instead of actually doing anything about it, I kind of just sat there being like, Fights over, I don't know why I'm still driving. Ow. It is something I would like to do. But yeah, I think it won't... It likely won't come until, like... I don't know. After this season, that's for sure. Kind of a similar thing with deliveries, as you can tell, they're still not here. I do have some ideas. I just didn't have time to, like, make anything that was worth showing off. But those will definitely be in place for next week. I've got things are kind of crazy at the moment, but then next week I'm off work, so I've got a lot of free time on my hands. It's just a luck I'll need it. We're actually starting 4th. I wasn't expecting that. May have a little too much fuel in. I'm twisting the wrong dial, that's why. I'll try pushing the brake bias a little bit further back. I thought the lights were bugged me for a second there. They weren't changing. They were just being slow. It's good. Ooh. It's twice this season. He's gotten a terrible start. It's slowed me up off the line big time. Oh, I got Mateo cone up my inside now. It's 3 wide. It's gonna be 4 wide. I'm getting hit from somewhere. I was gonna come up around the inside, I think. Or outside here, but inside into this hairpin. Not a great start. I gotta be 3 wide really into here. Crazy. I think those two have backed out a bit though. Well, they have. Crazy start here. I think these guys are going to be particularly keen with working with me to help move up the grid. So that was a terrible run through there. I wasn't hoping it was going to be that bad. Jesus. Comes Mattia up behind as well. Got a lot of extra momentum. Now settles back in behind, and goes a little too early on that shift though. It's really fucked me. Got the momentum through that turn a bit. Wasn't ideal. Seems like I'm not getting as good of a run off some of these corners as some of the others are. Giving up too much speed, maybe. So we're very defensive down this straight. I want to kind of give him a bit of a push, but it's not really going to work out. Will Mattia lean in for it? Go on, yes! He understands the assignment. People seem to be able to carry a lot more speed through here than I can, though. It's not really quite getting that same rotation. Bump. Yeah. Yellow flag head, somebody's in the gravel. He's 7 now though. Oof. Still a long way to go. Hoping this is going to kind of be like Tsukuba, where the race will kind of come to me. I just need to find my groove. Find a little bit more speed as well, it seems. And 2 liters of extra fuel probably isn't helping, but I think in general my driving could be better. That toe on Mattia a little bit. Oh, I've overdone it a bit. Rubbing's fine, hey Michael. Rubbing is racing. No wrong there. Oh, let's let them two get away now. Dodged it. 7, blimey. That's 4? Is that like the entire rest of the grid up ahead fighting? I think it is. That's pretty crazy. There's us 3. Oh no, I think Florian's gone off. That's unfortunate. Somebody's broken away. I think it's Matteo. He's gotten ahead of me now. Oh, little bit too much curb there on the right-hander. That didn't work. Mattia's gone off. Back in front, yeah, they are in a crazy fight. I was kind of expecting this was going to be a pretty draft-heavy race. It seems like I was right. Problem is, I've fallen out of it. So I need to hope they keep fighting, and then they draw me back in. So our slipstream is making you faster. If you fight too hard, it makes you slower. Mattia is making all kinds of big mistakes up here, though. Not enough, though. Broken away up front, though. Be interesting to see how second, third, and fourth react to that. Are they gonna play nice, or are they gonna keep fighting? I'm really bad for this corner. I can never quite seem to get it right. This and the final corner, or second last corner, I guess. This is kind of a double left. See if we get so mad on the steering to get up like that. Bugger. They begin to consolidate into a bit of a pack at the head. I only fall further away. Shit. I know people bitched about the gearing, but I don't know about you guys, but the gearing does seem to put on some pretty good racing in this car. It was kind of the desired goal of this tweaked, fixed setup, to try and make the racing a bit more interesting. That it would have been on just like raw default. It seems like that's largely worked. Should have got second there. Oops. Seems like we spread out a little bit more up ahead, though. Still a pack of 3. 136, crazy. 37.5 for me, though. Picking up some speed. It's good. It's what I need. Can it be really people and the field is so small? I mean, yes. People is plural of person. I've had at least 2 people tell me they weren't the biggest fans of the gearing. feisty up ahead. I'm closing in on Mihao a bit, which is good. I'll be able to challenge him for place. I only remember one talking about it. I don't remember exactly who, but I've definitely seen at least 2 different people. I know Mart was one of them. I think Matteo or someone might have said they weren't great also. So Lucas will fill a point in a bit though. Harry must have run into some trouble as well because he's dropped off my radar. On my, like, leaderboard, I guess I should say. And I got a second again, that was stupid. Should have stayed in third. Echo's running out of power, so I dropped the gear. It wasn't the wise move. Oh, there he is. 8 seconds back, though. Gear 36.9. It's a little slower then. Those 2 ahead are running 38s, so we will end up in a bit of a 4-car battle, I think, if they keep at it. It seems like they likely are. I'm pretty wide there. Three of those are in slipstream range of each other, which doesn't really help for me that much. At least on these straights, but in the corners, I think it should, because they'll start fighting and going defensive. Too deep. It's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh, Phil's gone off. Kept decent momentum up though. He's actually held its place even. Kind of crazy. He caught me up though, them tripping over each other into turn 1. Just friggin' nose to tail. Really trying to force his way up the inside there. That's crazy. Oh, Phil's gonna let him take it. Big cut there. Is he willing to jump out? Is he going to follow Phil? He's going to jump out. Going to give him a little nudge. Ooh. That's a big push. Oh, they're touching. Actually kind of worked out for me. I need to swing right on through. Use a bit more track. Wasn't sure Lucas was going to be on the exit. Grey Compass takes out 3 cars, colorized. Well, I wasn't expecting Phil to cut in that hard. I might have slid up a bit too much here. Oh no, both of them are going deep. Just about within slipstream range of Phil. Hopefully I can keep pulling him in a bit down the straight. Not quite much. So you got a great run off of Lucas. Ooh, bit of a slide there. Push Phil on through. Well, Simonov and that Matthias slowing down. That's pretty big trauma here in the closing stages. He's going to try and force his way up the inside. He might. Ooh, a little touch. Allows Phil to break away a bit. Lucas steps him back behind. Phil's not quite out of slipstream range yet, though. Oh, big old push from Lucas there. Actually up at the 5th gear. Ooh, bit of another touch there. This is crazy. Alright, I gotta hold the wheel like dead straight because he's gonna go crazy on the pushing, I think, down here. Oh yeah, I think we're hooked up pretty good. He's just gotta know when to back off. Okay, good. Oh, a lot of understeer there for me. That's fucked me big time. Oh, I'm in. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? No. Oh my god. No. No. I can't fucking believe it. Cannot fucking believe it. I think so too. Why did it have to be me? God fucking damn it. My desperation to get a good result. Pushed too hard when I shouldn't have. I should have known. I should have backed out. Accepted it. I didn't. I'm not even gonna catch up to Hanu here. I'm gonna have to accept being second last, I think. That was a fight for potentially a podium. there. From hero to zero real fucking quick. To be honest, if that was real life, I would have been dead. The way I just instantly came to a stop, I would have been dead. No two ways about it. God damn it, man. But definitely one of the biggest blunders I've pulled in recent times. But as I wallow in my own misery, now's a great time to remind you all. If you check the pinned chat comment, the pinned chat comment, the top link in the description, that'll take you to the Discord server, which is where we're gonna be carrying on the racing, as it were. There is a form there, another form to fill out. I promise it's a lot shorter than the previous one. But that is there, has some key information that I'd like to get cleared up with the community before we get going on this next season. So do please, if you have the time, go and fill that out. Just being in the Discord server, if you're not already, is good enough, because you'll then be able to keep up to date with all of the goings on and happenings as we get ready, and be able to take part also once we do finally get going. A battle, yeah. I can't believe I did that, though. It was a pretty great battle. I threw it all away. That hurt. Is everyone starting with a clutch? I think so. I think so. I am. Old Mr. Speth, I'm not sure if he is, though. Because he gets terrible starts. Either that or he just got it wrong, I don't know. We were like nearly 4 wide into turn 1, and I was like, oh, please, no. Luckily, it kind of... Ooh, I did... I had no idea where everyone was. I just saw arrows everywhere, and I was like, ah, I'm dying here. Yeah, you'll see. I did evaporate. So yeah, oops on that one, but I was kind of trying to make sure I wasn't hitting anyone. I played it a little too safe on the inside, though. I was just trying a little too hard. There was crazy stuff back here. Nearly going 3 wide again. Mateo, I think, that started from the back. Plowed for everyone. Crazy stuff. Like, I could imagine, especially on a track like this where you're kind of like swinging around a bit. You got nice little bits of banking and stuff. I'd imagine it'd be a lot of fun. Probably look around you quite easily as well. Yeah, I figured that Slipstream was going to be huge here. It was. I definitely wasn't wrong there. Yeah, I was really bad through there. That corner was definitely a big weakness of mine. Same with Tia caught up as well. At this point. clobber there. Give me a little push. Hey Stuart, how's it going? Yeah, I was just so bad for this corner. I was getting better later on until, well, we'll see. Learning combo and race is interesting, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just royally embarrassed myself is all. Little pushes. I was trying to be careful with the pushes. Didn't want to just like clatter into someone and catapult them off. But these cars have a surprisingly compatible hitbox with pushing. And in the end, I ended up helping him out more than it did me, really. I lost a place. Terrible. Here I kind of fall off a bit. The race gets less interesting for me until towards the end a bit more. Doesn't trick the camera. Gets through nice and easy. Oh, but he goes wide. Yeah, see, I caught up and then I went way wide and that threw me out, really. Tries around the outside, but it doesn't quite work. Let's see. I think the front group. Yeah, geez. Have they already gotten to the front? They're not. Oh, he had at that point, but. See what happened? Because Lucas had run away quite a bit. Mateo had obviously hunted him down. Oh, Lucas went off into the grass. That's unfortunate. And that backed. Yeah, your start was very good. You did get a bit lucky though that, we had a bit of a clog at the beginning. Good luck at the Fiesta, yeah. Cheers for that, Michael. Will do. Okay, top four, pretty much all on top of each other. Oh, big old clobber there. Both trying to go for the same piece of tarmac. Disengaged clutch too soon. Woof. Okay, these two are going at it for a while. Just trying to make his way through. Three wide? No way. Not quite too wide. Almost. Oh yeah, Mattia. Crazy snap here. Oh, wrong way. Look at that. I jumped off big time. I think I went off somewhere. Like an idiot. That was a huge snap. Pretty good catch. Get immediately back on his tail. And then straight back through even. Crazy. Wasting no time. These guys are all over each other. A little push. Actually lost out to Lucas there a bit. Really just allowing Mateo to build that gap. Oh, little. Ooh. Oh, and I think he just touched the curb. Don't know what gears are best for corners. I don't know either. You really can rev this car to the 9s though. Like you basically run out the whole tachometer. Mateo broken away and started catching up to this pack as well. See how he gets through. 3 wide into the second last turn. This track allows for some crazy side-by-sides in the right cars. When we were here in the Ligiers a few years ago, as I said earlier, that was pretty crazy as well. It was like, we're like 5 wide at one point into like turn 1. It was ridiculous. I dip back a little bit. I've got an amazing run through here. Hate this bumpy track, but with this car it was fun. In some bigger cars, this track isn't particularly great, but I think it does suit some of these lower-powered cars very well. Smaller, lower-powered cars. So then you've got actual room to play with, and you can, like, go pretty fast through the corners. Pretty wide again, though. Crazy. Course behind that was allowing us two to catch back up. With these lots just going at it. Tickets. Oh no, he doesn't quite. Lucas outbreaks him. Back. He skipped. He did skip third. Well, see, I guess another quick time to remind you. Of course, top link in the chat, top link in the description. Links to the Discord server where we'll be continuing the racing beyond the next week. 3 wide again. Here it goes. Yep, there it is. Oh, no, Phil backs out. He decides he doesn't want part of it. But yeah, there's a form there in the announcement section. And it's where all the details and information are going to be throughout the coming days for the next new series. Yeah, those two really clogged up out of there, actually. Bill backed out, so he lost some speed. I'm surprised he didn't carry more on corner exit, though. Here, really just wiped the floor of both of them out of there. These two continued to go at it. Which allowed us two to catch up more. Sure. Ooh. There we go, yeah. Well, it gets it a bit too deep into the grass. It's a great slipstream back, though. Yeah, at this point, I hadn't quite joined in yet, but these three, all in the slipstream train. They'll try it again. To make it work. Ends up losing out on the exit. At this point, he has a full-on slipstream range. I think up here... Question, would I ever make my own track? I thought about it. If I had a good enough idea, maybe yes. Well, yeah, they get filled his way off there. But I haven't really had any ideas for like an actual like sim track that would be fun. I had some ideas in the past about it'd be cool to see some tracks from like some other games like recreated in like a sim, like AC, I guess. Because I think they could be pretty interesting. But never really taking it much further than just, oh, that would be cool. So yeah, by this point, I'd now caught up to this train. Lucas had broken away a little bit, but that wasn't to last long. Very brave trying to go up the inside. Pretty inverted, no need to make another one myself. It is somewhat true. Yeah, we were really close here. I think, yeah, if I was to make my own track, I wouldn't want it to be like, oh, let me just assemble my mishmash of favorite corners. I would, you know, if I was to make something, oh yeah, here we go, yeah, I gave a nice old bump. I think Phil just didn't really see him. All kind of got chalked up here. Gave me a great run around the outside though, because everyone stacked each other. Too many tracks in AC already. Yeah, like, I think if I was to make my own track, I definitely want to do something, like, akin to Thermalito, right? For me, at least, Thermalito is kind of like the gold standard of fictional tracks in sim racing. It's a pretty unique idea. It's really fun. And you know, it works with like a lot of different things. But I mean, yeah, being able to have an idea like that is don't always come around. Yeah, Lucas went off a bit there, yeah. Shit, we didn't see what happened. I think it happens here. This next lap between Mattia and Simon. Get a big chuck up here, though. I got a big sideways out of here. I think this is where, yeah, I choose to go Phil. Saw Phil had the better run. I was like, I'm gonna push him through. And what happened though? Up. Yeah, let's see. Oh, he goes way deep. And he just, oh no. Oh, he just comes he just comes straight back on. Oh. Lobbers him. I could be suspension damage. No, that was pretty lucky. Yeah, us four, Jesus. Who knows the tail coming through here? And this is the lap where it all goes horribly wrong for me. Damaged by invisible front wing. Oh no. I think I could beat you in front wing damage though in a minute. Yeah, Lucas was going very hard. Little tap here. And then being very eager on those pushes. But he can probably slow me up more than anything. Yeah, I got everything wrong through here. Way wide. And then, I don't know what I was doing. I was being, I guess, a bit too cautious here. And then I was like, uh-oh. Dead. Yeah, now that I look at it, what the fuck was I doing? Like, there was so much space. I just kind of drove myself off the road. Alright, yeah, sorry guys, we're not continuing. I retire. I'm getting too old for this. I thought they weren't collidable too, but I guess not. Not that I want it to be here anyways. But I mean, yeah, I guess in most cars, you probably just drive over them. And, well, I didn't. The red markers were fine, it was me being a fucking dumbass. Oh. Like, I'm not gonna just drive myself off the track, but I did. Why did I do that? I couldn't tell you. At least these guys still had some fights, I think. Does seem like they'd spread out a bit more now. They actually caught Matia, it seems like that. Could be for net second place. Last 2 steps on the podium. Of course, pretty late in the race, so the gloves are off. Still does him. Oh, he goes deep. And too much speed. Oh, you were down on speed. I guess it makes sense. Damn it, he does get you in the end. Yeah, it's struggling, yeah. 109, 110. You're stuck at like 108. Took assaults off me, how? Did someone handle it myself, and Florian didn't seem to have a particularly great time, unfortunately. He's fallen quite far off. However, I'm actually gonna... You know, I will actually instead... Because I need to pee. So... I'm going into this next race blind. I guess. No practice. I am registered though, aren't I? I need to check that. I am. We're good. It'd be too late anyways now if I wasn't, but needed to make sure.
Skin upload failed. Your skin is larger than 10 megabytes.
I'm loading a replay. I don't know why it's saying that when I'm loading a replay. Yeah, I'll quickly put on yesterday's race, because this was pretty good fun. But I will be right back.
Skins checked, nothing new, carry on.
Well, yeah, best of luck to yourself, Stuart. I'll see you on track. And I guess it is server time, so yeah, really no practice. We are just going in. um, Let me quickly refresh Content Manager though. It should be interesting.
Skin upload failed. Your skin is larger than 10 megabytes.
Thanks, game. Well, this is before I started using the Anglesey derived setup, so it'll be interesting to see what this setup is like. Because I think the second half of the season...
Skins checked, nothing new, carry on.
Back when we did this, my setups were derived from the one I used in the Anglesey Hot Lap Challenge, which I think came from somebody else. I can't remember. And I kind of just adapted that to work on non-wet tracks. So obviously Anglesey and that was wet. Interested to see how this goes. Don't feel too bad so far, though. Bottoming out on the front end there, actually. Michael Curtin rally crossing. Would be cool if we did have the rallycross check, but then again, AC doesn't really handle dirt driving well, so... Odd. Cars everywhere. Madness. Slide there. This isn't feeling too bad. I am happy enough with this. No doubt by the end of the race I'll be like, this car's a fucking piece of shit. I hate it. Oh, 7th? Oh no. Well, I got some work to be done on the speed department, it seems. 2 seconds off. Is just me or sim racing games really have any concept arts? You know, you're probably not wrong on that. I can't think of any. Like, you would have thought I would have been able to maybe come up with something to maybe be like, haha, you're wrong. No. No, I got nothing. I have too much fuel in this. Take some out. But on the flip side, the question is how much do you necessarily need concept art when pretty much everything you make is based in reality? Of course, if you're gonna add fictional tracks and fictional cars, then maybe. And like custom bits and bobs here and there. But like, yeah, like concept art for a sim racing game could just be pictures of real world motorsport. For the menus, yeah. There probably is some like UI UX design going on, but then again, that's kind of you don't really often see UI UX like concept art in general for things. Like people don't really show that because it's not really interesting, right? Unless there's like a really unique like user interface, and like they're not gonna make much of a hoopla about it, I don't think. And I mean, when you look at the user interfaces for a lot of these sim racing titles, they're not particularly great. At the same time, not really surprised. UI UX design? What's that? Never heard of it. Shift 2 is to this day the best menu of the genre. I don't actually know what it's like in Shift 2. So you would have to enlighten me. I know Shift 2 really hammed up the visual presentation, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did something funky. Frame of GT1 cars going over its spot at night time while there's a crash ahead. Damn. Be fine. It's okay at the starting point. Menus floating around this is if you guys pick the options, the camera moves around. Yeah, it's kind of cool in video games to put like the main menus into like some kind of like 3D space, and as you flick through the menus, it all kind of like moves around. Like in the Simpsons Hit and Run, as it like pans around the like Simpsons living room, for example. And other little bits like that. just an orchestra that's playing in the background. I think one game with a really weird main menu though has got to be Tekken 6. Because it's pretty basic, right? It's just your character stood in, or whatever main character you've picked, in whatever outfit you've picked, standing in whatever map you've picked. But it also plays the soundtrack of that map. Which means you can have, like, some maps with, like, really silly soundtracks. Like, there's, like, a hidden sheep stage in that game. So the main menu could just be filled with sheep. with, like, this, like, backing yodel. Everyone's qualified on the hard tires. 1 second off. I feel like there's a little more to be gained out of this. I don't know where that gain is to be made. Like a little more swivel on this rear end. Yeah, if I crank up. Open both of them a little bit. See what that gets me. I'm just fucking guessing at this point. This is a bit better, I think. And it's 7th again, though. Jesus. I'm gonna try being a bit braver, I think. Not like that, though. That's an idea. I'll roll with it, though. Snaps yet, but I'm not going to have any chance of another one if I don't keep going, so... Got a 9th now. Jesus. She was slightly better. That got me up to 5th place. And I've overdone it into turn 1 and blown any chance of going any better. Fuck. That was better, though. That's good. Was an improvement. How much? 7. 27 liters enough? I think so. I've got 22. I think that's... Yeah, it's telling me it should be enough. Cheers for the luck. I will definitely need it. Look, Jim's in the pits. Not sure why he's in the pits. I did see him behind me. That's unfortunate. Here we go, though. Pull to the right on launch. I'm about to lock it up ahead. Worked out nicely for me. I think I'm still lacking a bit in the old turning department, but we can make do. Or we'll have to make do, should they say. You kind of have to run when you're right up somebody's rear end. You really got to kind of run through this section blind. Somebody wanted to have themselves a penalty. Just got a bit too wide. Worked out surprisingly well. Lock up a bit ahead, all those two a bit of a tussle behind. Chila's Batia, I think, to swing on through. Yeah, that was Batia. Try and go after Lucas. I do still think this is my favorite of all the base game tracks. Like this specific GP layout. So steep, I got a little deep as well. Slow through there. Big run, but nowhere really to take it. Let's see if I can just put Lucas into making a mistake, but he didn't. Little rear lock there. Hopefully the car didn't step out at all. A little deep there. That wasn't ideal. Everyone's pushing it though. Seeing all the dust coming up from the front two going at it. Oh, rear locking. Bit too hard on the brakes there. Just gets a little ship shape under the braking. It's gonna be a great run out, but nowhere really to take it. It is closing up behind. A little bit of a door bang there. It just settles it behind. Oh no! You go sideways there. Not what I wanted. Now Matthias trying to come up. I'm gonna box him in though. Oh, he's trying to get his nose in a bit. He's trying to go around the outside, very brave. I'd have played a bit too nice for him there. Well, Lucas has gone very wide. He's gotten ahead. Bill on my tail as well. Now. Steer there again. Oh, a little bit too much curve there. Oh, a little bit of gravel on the exit. Not ideal. Lucas locking up ahead. Break away from the fill again. Keep losing the rear into this corner. That's not helping me at all. Really hurting me. Oh, Lucas has come real deep in there. It keeps it just about on track enough to not let Mattia through. Works out nicely for me because it kind of backs the two of them up a bit. Bit early there. Put the rear end down a bit. Will they touch? Really swinging now. Big lock, though. I kind of got pulled up there a bit by Lucas. It's gonna fuck me here. It's gonna let me tear up my outside again. Oh, he's kind of switched lanes as well. What a bugger. I'm gonna try and run it harder on the outside, but he outdid himself. And outdid it there. Wasn't on a good line. Real close stuff right now. One person ends up like an inch off line and we're all dying. Not even halfway in yet. Bloody hell. Great. Struggling for front grip out of there. Wasn't good. Oh, big slide off that curb. It's gonna fill up the inside. It's falling apart now. Oh, dear. Could have gone way worse. I'll accept the slight loss. We need to try and catch up to those two ahead though. They are pulling away a bit. No, no. Fuck. God damn it, man. You kind of hate it when you lose grip in this game sometimes. Still got time left. Make it a script issue instead of a skill issue. I mean, it's still a skill issue. I've played this game long enough to know what happens when you overdo the limit. It's just it can simultaneously be skill issue and something I don't like about the game. They're still fighting up ahead, though. like to at least try and catch back up to Phil. It'll be hard. Bishop is gonna drive like that. Did he get ahead? He actually got ahead, I think. Very just. So we get a tooth and nail between those two, though. I think we let Lucas concede it. It's starting to go up a little bit now, but hoping it shouldn't be too bad. And if it is, hopefully everyone will be in the same boat. So. I was faster than Phil that lap, but I need to be even faster. Having time one like that is not going to help that quest, though. Too bad. Lost ground though, if anything. Does it hit sucky? Him and Lucas can fight a bit. That would work out nicely for me. So close to the edge there. Jesus. But it's whatever. Ooh, big lock up from Lucas. There's our lock up too. There's a little deep there. Figuratively drive the wheels off of this thing. I can claw back as much time as I can. That clock is just getting shorter and shorter. I'm not really making the inroads I'd want to. I got nothing to lose, really. Get too deep there. Okay. He's actually a little faster than me that time around. Not good. Locking it all the way into that corner. It's only on one wheel, so I can just left it. need him and Lucas to start fighting something crazy these last couple of laps if I want any chance of really catching up. It's a bit of a shame. Right up though. This will be the final lap this time around. So I need fireworks to ignite between the two of those, really. That's faster than them though. Bring up a few temps. Look at the stutter there. And the slide out. Or one of them, I think Lucas is really on the grass there. He's going to edge past. Is Lucas going to let him have it though? No. Bill actually ended up behind Lucas. Again. No! God damn it. I had to try. I had to try. I didn't really lose me that much, really, at all in the end. I wouldn't have gotten them. Man, I just can't cut it this season. Get into really good battles and I just floundered them on my own. Good fun though. It's just it's getting a little tiring that I keep bungling great results by flaking out of good battles. Going, ooh, they tried. Swing around. Ugh. He knows how to put pressure, yeah, he does. Ooh. Could have come better, yeah. I agree. I agree. That was good fun, though. Play bumper cars, I feel. Oh no. Michael's the big loser off the start there, though. Lost a lot of places. line astern. On the straight. Yeah, Phil got a bit deep here. And I was like, alright, well, it's my chance. And then he outbraked himself into here. Big old swing. Got back through. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, big old lockup. Blobbered from a couple. That was pretty unlucky. You let me go though. And I'm here to slip through. Bucket murder. Back. See what happened with you guys here at the start. Let's see. I went back a little far. So Michael gets way wide here. It was unlucky. Oh, way wide again there. Right on Rob's tail. Fine. Oh, unlucky. Oh, everyone a bit hot in here. Onto the followed each other up onto the gravel, and big old nudge. Around you go. Oh, I tried to. Ooh, just avoided that wall. Absolutely hammered the throttle. Great heads up there. I'm a little too far back. Yeah, I kind of split us up a bit. Got a nice old train back here. Anything happen? I'm not sure. Go and look at the lead battle later. I think they had their own little tiff throughout the race. Later we started mixing it up. Let's see, when does this get going? So I'm right up on Lucas here now. He gets quite deep. He kind of closes the door in a bit, which slows me up. Tried to catch him out here, that didn't really work. Big slide here for me. That wasn't really ideal. Yeah, you got a big slide on here. Bit of rear locking and then a slide. I need to close up. Put him at the wrong point to really nail that run, but I still got a decent enough run out of that. Because yeah, I could have cleared him otherwise, but I allowed him to be there still. A little bit of a door bang. A little bit of door bang on the exit. But, all's fair. Yeah, then I got hella sideways here. Nice old bit of rear, little rear lock. I don't even think the rear locked. I think I unloaded the rear too much under braking, and that threw me out. Killed all my speed. And that's how you lose 2 positions out of 1 corner. Attack mode line, yeah. If only. If only. I was trying to box Batia in there as hard as I could. Didn't want to lose another spot. kind of faulted out of there a bit, which allowed him through anyways, really. Yeah, at this point, Phil and Stuart had caught back up as well. With a 4-car pack going on. By this point, yeah, it's spreading out a little bit more. Sort of breaking up into these two and us two. Get back to those a little bit. But Lucas gets wide out here on the grass. Doesn't really hurt him enough, though. Does give Mattia a pretty nice look. Not that he could really do anything about it, but with it. I think Stuart went off. Yeah. Oh, penalty. Ooh. Yep, penalty. Oh, that's unlucky. Obviously, that's having to swoop on by. Knocks him out of this train, unfortunately. Not my best. Don't worry, I got plenty of mistakes in me later on as well. Okay, yeah, we'll do. Oh, a little bit of contact there. That really slowed those two up. Closed us two right back up on... Well, not closed me right back up on in. Bit of a lock up into this corner, but I rolled on it. Sort of sliding my way back through. Only to then throw it all away, but you know. Yeah, I clogged up here, and I think... Did I hit the curb? Yeah, I think touching the curb and getting clogged up here really screwed me, because it put me on a really shit line out of here. I was just slow. Which obviously, yeah, allows Mattia to come back up the outside. He went a bit deep, which worked out for me. But then I should have cut across, but I didn't. Which then made me go deep here. And allowed him through. Hook, line, and sinker. A little bit too much curb there. It wasn't the end of the world. Yeah, as we kind of work through this, another quick reminder as well. Top link down in the description. Ooh, big slide from me there. Oh yeah, I got the curb here. Yeah, that really threw me out. I think that allowed Phil to attack. Sinjo took ages to get past after the penalty bumped into. You better be saying I capitalize a Koyu. Yeah. I gave Phil a little nudge here. Boop. Try and give him a bit of... Give him a little bit of extra speed. I couldn't really go anywhere with that. So, best case scenario, he closes up to those guys a little bit better. I follow him. Even better case scenario, he overspeeds and I get the position. Neither of those things... Well, I guess we did close up a little bit, but... Yeah, I mean, those two start fighting up ahead as well. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, top link in the description, top pinned chat comment, there's a link to Discord server. This is where we will be continuing on racing once this SRS season is concluded. And, yeah, so do keep up to date there of all the news and whatnot of what's going on. Oh yeah, this is where I fuck up, so we'll run on with that. And yeah, there is a form there, second form, much shorter than the first. Just to clarify some extra details before we get going with this first season. So yeah. Back to the replay now, shilling it over. Probably gonna show that a couple more before we're done. Yeah, I just locked the rears into here. Well, actually, I don't think I locked them again. I just massively unloaded them. Yeah. Got the rear end out too much. Then the front end was like, actually, no, I'm not gonna grip either. So I couldn't even power my way out of it. And off into the gravel I went. That was pretty much my race there, unfortunately. Tried my damnedest to catch back up the field, but I didn't quite make it. I got a penalty on the final lap as well. You know, wait up like in the Estonia race. The Estonia race, I didn't wait up. I fucking died. I was gone. Dead. What you saw finish was my spirit. My body and the mangled remains of my Estonia were left at that corner. See how these two get sorted. Oh, Lucas got sideways there. Sort of just getting loose everywhere. I think that eventually lets Mattia through. Tries it up the outside here. And he nails it through. Nice and easy. Lucas tries to cut back, but eventually concedes. I think that's where these two pretty much end. Yeah. Let's see. Just do a... Even had a little push down the straight, it seems. Teammates, technically. Double Kubica. I think that was that settled, though. Yeah. Yeah, I've made some reasonable ground on these guys towards the end. Lucas and Phil got pretty close. Yeah, here's me rolling because I sent it. Gee, oh, that's like so. Actually, okay, that's clearly out there. I thought it was gonna be a lot closer than that. Only just though. God fucking damn it. That went for the leaders, though. Solitaire would jump in second. Gets past at some point. Oh, you get a great run through that corner. Oh, there's. Oh, yeah, he gets a little deep, a little sideways. The tear nails it. Then outdoes him under braking, it seems. Oh no. He let off? Did he have a penalty? Oh, he got a penalty. Oh yeah, there you go. I think at this point, yeah, I think he'd realized he's going in, he brakes, and he keeps braking. Yeah, I think he knew there. He got a penalty. And yeah, didn't clear it. Not too bad of a clear in the end. That could have been a lot worse. You gotta send it that corner, but you just send it a little too hard and then bam, penalty. Let's see. Oh. Get a little wide there. Just looking for that slipstream everywhere. Had a little look there, but didn't quite get anything. Back, hello. Close stuff here. He's looking all over the place, trying to find that gap. He doesn't quite get anything done. Pretty close though between the two of them. Oh, yeah, one random thing I have noticed is throughout the past couple of years, I think I have done like a kind of... It's a little deep there. I think I have done like a stream on my birthday in the evening. Don't think that's gonna happen this year. As much as I'd maybe want to, I'm out. I'm gonna be out all day. On my birthday this year, so by the time I get home, I maybe would have time to cobble something together, but I'd be dead. Man's out trick-or-treating. I'm actually up at. I'll be up at Silverstone because it's next Saturday. It's my birthday. I'll be up at Silverstone watching the birthday relay. It's sort of become a little annual tradition that we do every year. Go and watch that on like our birthday week, 'cause it usually falls around the same week. Good bit of fun up at Silverstone. Even if the weather's usually a bit shit at this time of year. We got white there. Good run. Takes a look, but he can't quite get anything out of it. Oh, both of them overdrive the corner. A little touch. Oh, yeah, little bonk. Okay, but the day after, maybe. I might just be dead that day, though. I don't know. Oh, a little lock up there. Or prior. Maybe. Oh, and locked up one bit there. Much get the... Oh, well, that is the big question. What would it be? Way too hot in there. I think this is probably where the battle ends. Yeah, he's in the gravel. He's gonna have to work his butt off to close that back up. Does he? No. Gap only gets bigger. Yeah, I think once the pressure was off. Once the pressure was off, easy peasy. It was good fun, as much as it was a little disappointment in the end for me. 2 races I kind of fumbled the bag on. Always next week. Always next week. And that'll be it, actually, next week. The finale, which is kind of crazy. Again, yeah, don't forget, top link in the chat and the description is the are in the so top link in the description and chat links you to the Discord server, which is where we'll be continuing racing onwards regarding all kind of SRS continuation stuff. All the information, all the updates will be posted there. There is a current form running as well, and that form will dictate some of the final details before we go live in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, do check that out. Standings in the SRS Discord. Ah, cool. Cool. Maybe a little jank. I wonder if I could just... oh, there we go. Cool. Yes, this is very jank. I'm just like streaming the Discord window. So do bear with. But yeah, so thanks Mateo for cobbling this together. Miko has dominated the Ferrari series. Crikey. Perfect score so far. Mateo being the runner-up. Down in 5th, that's better than I thought, to be honest. Better than I thought. In the Estonias, however... Oh, pretty close over the top. Mattia and Simon, 2 wins apiece. Only 2 points separate the two going into the finale. Phil sits in 3rd, quite a way off. And myself in 4th, a fair way off of him as well. So there's not really much to decide besides the front 2. Matteo unfortunately missed Donington. Did get the win out this time around in Grubnik. Becoming the 3rd unique winner. Martin Robert unfortunately missed today as well, so they drop out of any kind of contention. And for the Fiestas, I'm 5th again. Damn, am I 5th in every series? No, I'm 4th there. Okay, 5th, 4th, 5th. All right. Yeah, ooh, 2 points between Simon and Matteo in this one. Mattia, oh yeah, Mattia's right up there as well. Only, what's that? Only 5 points off the lead. That's very close between the 3 of them. 10 points back on Phil. I can maybe swing that around at Croft, but I'd need a lot to go my way. Michael not too far behind, only 3 points back from there. And yeah, the Slow Bros pretty close to each other as well. It's quite close to the top. Yeah, it's quite close to the top in both of my series actually. 2 points separate both championships, I think. I'll need penalty gods to help winning the Fiesta. Well, it is Croft, so you never know. It's 3 points here, sorry, not 2. 3 and then 2. But only 5 points within the top 3, so that's pretty close. Three different winners in both. 1-2-2. And 2-2-1. Same 3 winners, though. You guys are stealing all of the cake. Yeah, every race has only been won by 4 people in this season so far. Miko on the Mondays, and then you 3 on the Tuesdays. Yeah, thanks for putting that together. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how that plays out. I will test the boss man to get that, to get them actually back up and running for the final week. So we do have them. I'm not sure why they keep going down. Has to be some pretty big problem. But who knows? Next week, though, we will do next week. The next week is Monza full, which is going to be mental. In the Ferraris. The Estonia-21 wrapping up at Imola. And the Fiesta is wrapping up at Croft. So hopefully in Imola I'll be able to, we'll maybe be able to recreate the image you see at the back here, because that's where that's from. I think Imola was also the final round of the first season. And Croft, well, I had to enter Croft, didn't I? I found out through Croft through SRS. And been one of my favorite tracks. Even if the penalties are a little dodgy. So yeah, kinda had to do it. Alrighty. We have a little shimmy the windows around a bit. It is? Couldn't tell by the amount of details visible. What's that? Sorry? Oh yeah, it's Imola, yeah. It's down into Ravazza 1 at Imola. I think it's Ravazza 1. It's just like really zoomed in. Because the Estonias are tiny. Do I have a wider... Hang on, I'll see if I have a wider view of that screenshot. I'm pretty certain it is Ravazza 1, but there is a chance that I could be wrong. Yep, see us around Stu. But yes, I will be spamming around over these next few days, so do keep an eye out for that. For all details regarding the continuation. Okay, yeah, it is Ravazza. I don't have a wider image. I have another image, which is basically the same but the other way around into Tamburello. And then I got the one at Ravazza. The outer curb kind of gives it away a little bit. I knew it was at Imola. Just wanted to make 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure still, but I'm 99.9% sure. I think that's good enough. Something a little different before we wrap up here. I did want to give this a little quick go. See how well this will come through. Probably seen other people play this, but screw it. Now it's my chance to play it. I don't know if there's any music here. We'll see. Oh, please review. Oh no. Oh, okay, there is no music. At least at the moment. Pro. I ain't no bitch. But yeah, no, I did enjoy Circuit Superstars a fair bit, so I'm curious to see. I haven't played this yet, but I have seen footage of it. It does largely just seem like Circuit Superstars 2, but with a different perspective. Which is both a good and a bad thing. It's also loud. Jesus. Can I change the audio? Audio. Turn that down. 2 ports for AI? I don't even know what that means. Quality medium? Yeah. They're dissing my rig. That's where it runs like shit now. Completely forgot you wanted to play this. Yeah, it probably won't take very long though, because there's not a lot to it. This is still loud! Oh my god. Okay. It's literally the same audio cues as Circuit Superstars. Which is, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, I do think, okay, this really does drive the same. Just from a different POV, really. I'm rusty, though. Yeah, which... I mean, as much as I did enjoy Circuit Superstars, I do think a little bit more, like, maybe a bit more of a revision could have been done. Over, like, the handling and whatnot. Playing with fire on those penalty bollards. Like, some of the effects as well are just straight lifted as well. Like, the slip... Ooh. The lift off is a bit more aggressive than I thought. Pole position. What the fuck? The game feels extra weird from playing it from a third-person POV rather than the isometric POV. But it did kind of surprise me how many people, at least in the comments I saw around online, kind of wrote the original, especially the original game, off because of its, purely because of its perspective. Like, nothing else. I get, like, it's different, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but at the same time, like... The internet never fails to impress me of how narrow-minded it can be at times. Like, oh no, this thing does something different. Therefore, ew. Like, I think this difficulty might have been a little easy. Oh, I was not paying. I was in the chat. Yeah, some top downs do include a chase cam these days. Yeah, you know what? Let's. Fuck it. All in. Max difficulty. Gonna get wrecked now, aren't I? I want a little bit more of a race. All of this stuff. It's something new, but nothing can change it exactly. Both indie titles have played recently include chase game, yeah. I do think, though, honestly, I think sticking the iRacing name on this game was a mistake. To my genuine opinion. Because I feel like it's given a lot of people wrong impressions as to what the game is. Because more people know iRacing than Circuit Superstars. Really. And so they're kind of rolling it off on the iRacing brand. Oh, shit. I'm gonna qualify like shit. Oh well, I guess we have to go from the back forwards, hopefully. It does feel kind of weird driving from, like, this chase camera rather than, like, from the top down. Because it is just the same. It does feel pretty much the same. I guess I am lost. Yep, I'm lost. Alright, this will be interesting. Be interesting to see if the AI are as savage as they were in Circuit Superstars, because they were very savage there. I'm not sure I fully like the way this Porsche handles, though. Oh my god, alright. Oh, that happened. Yep, these AI are pretty crazy. Hoping that damage isn't going to slow me up too much, though. I remember in Circuit Superstars, damage was killer. I'm getting the hang of this one now. That guy got a penalty. Didn't get a good run off from that, though. Oh, playing with fire on that. Going for the send. That didn't really work out. Oh my god. Flipped a little bit there. Oh, I got that all wrong. Fuck. Oi. Cheeky bum. Pushing me off the track. That feels a little more stiff than I maybe want it to be. Oh, he died. I didn't even think I was touching him. He just kind of drove himself off. Oh, he spun me out there. I sound like I'm not really breaking away, though. I think that might be down to the damage, partially. Wait. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, that would have been nice. Did I mention that earlier? I can't remember. Would have been nice, though, I think, to have at least one more car and track in this demo. To give a little bit more of a better example to the variety. Right? Like if I go boot, we're gonna jump into Circuit Superstars. It'd be funny if they include safety rating. Oh, it'd be in the bin in this game. Does the game want to load? Yeah, cool. Taking its time. One of these days. Okay. It's not showing, though. Don't know why this picks up calculator. Why? I have to share it through the window. Let's see. I'm not seeing it through the window selection. I swear I've assumed this before with no problem. Why is it... Let me close it and reopen it, I guess. Stupid thing. Okay. Technical difficulties. Is it? Oh, there we go. Now it works. Well, hey. I'm going for like free play, I guess. Preset races 1. Dynamic maybe. Races 12. Difficulty pro. Qualifying once. Laps 2. Have some weird settings on here. I could have just pressed default. Don't want no rubber band. 500% damage? What the fuck was I doing last time I played this? Still pissed I can't get the Top Gear shit anymore. Yeah, you can kind of blame Squeenix for that though. I don't know what I was doing last time I played this game because heat settings. Okay. Pretty much the same. We don't have Sakuba in here. There's one track I see. We do have Bootleg Imola. This one, yeah, Maple Ridge. 5% damage, yeah. Yeah, Maple Ridge. I've seen this in the screenshots for the iRacing one. So it seems like there are going to be some fictional tracks. But I mean, like, look, see, like, this game has such a variety. We've got, like, the trophy truck. We've got, like, a 50s GT car, 60s Grand Prix car, 80s Grand Prix car, a Bar 500, a truck, modern Formula 1, GT racing, prototype, rally, dirt sprint car, stock car, Caterham, touring car, muscle car, like sort of like, I guess like classic like Trans Am muscle car. Of course, then the 2 Top Gear cars. I'll pick the Porsche just because it's the closest. They drive, yes, they all drive very differently. Hey, it's been a while since I've driven on this track, so you forgive. And they all have like different wear rates as well. So like some will burn through the fuel and tires faster than others. The GT car is probably like the most middle of the road car that they have. Oh, jeez. Oh, I went deep. It's fucked me a bit. Tell me when to play this again. I do think visually this game is a bit more striking than iRacing Arcade. Maybe some of that is to do with licensing or whatnot, I don't know. But I did kind of go for a bit more of like a realistic look. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. Huge stutter. I guess I'm starting 4th. Never seen that before. I forgot they added section or like saving. You can see a lot. See, a lot of this is the exact same. The Curse of Ra happened. Like a lot of the effects, the sound, the UI. Which, I mean, yeah, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but it is a little underwhelming that it is basically the same. Oh, pushed wide here. So you look at that little scrape. I'm already down to 95 damage. It was so much more savage with its damage than iRacing Arcade. Difficulty is also harder as well, generally. I fucked up there. That was on me, though. Okay, maybe it is just based on this Porsche. This Porsche feels very stiff. Down to 91 health, jeez. Like I said, these AI are feral. They will just punt you. They don't take any prisoners. I door slammed him there, though. Yeah, damage does slow you up quite a bit here. It seems just more purple. Well, it's like there's no... I don't know if you could tell, but there's no like sort of like shine. Everything's all kind of like matte and like pastel-y here compared to iRacing, where like iRacing Arcade, where the car is like all glossy and chrome. Oh, been turned. This is a complete clusterfuck. I'm getting swallowed up here because I am ruined. Oh, we're restarting this. I don't know why I picked this track. It's one of the tracks I'm weaker at. My first track back to the game in a few months. Oh, it was scythed through. So much better. Kind of ran him into the wall a little bit there. Use a Kiwami when put away. Never. Oh my god. I'm not doing well with this car. Fuck you guys. You know what? Let's try with a different car. Maybe it is just this car that just doesn't start you. Same settings? Yeah. Do same track. I was kind of learning it. Somebody throw out a car. We'll roll with that. The bonk. Oh dear. Alright. See. Ooh. Oh, overshot that backcountry Mario. You can see from my amazing display of driving talent that this does handle quite differently. It's not quite as quick in the straight lines. It doesn't quite turn as quickly. It's a lot heavier on the braking. Oh, this thing is so understeery, Jesus. I need to slow down a lot more for the corners. But, you know, makes sense. I am driving a truck. Right, okay. We're gonna nail this next lap. Just you wait. Apparently I nailed the first lap. Alright, I wasn't really expecting that. Ooh. Ooh, I need to get wrecked out there. But yeah, this last section is so sketchy. Flat out, you get the line wrong though, you just die. I was only just faster. good enough for pole position, though. Only a 10th ahead. That's not too bad. Great start. Oh, I'd be pushed. Let's throw me way out. It's a lift there a bit, more than I would have wanted. Right there, my wheel tracks. Early on the power. Made it through though. Breaking away a bit. Good. Oh shit. Too much on the inside. Get a bit too aggressive there. Done all my hard work. Lost the lead while being squeezed. Came out weaker there. I should have burned through quite a lot of fuel, I think. We should be good actually. I'm losing ground now. All on top of each other. Big old send 3 wide, I'm in the wall. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm wide here. Really have the confidence through this section. Nice bit of slipstream, bit of a push. Pushed him out the way a little bit. Oh. Side bump through into the lead again. Breakaway again into the final lap. Got a nice little gap going. Oh, big understeer there. I was trying to look too hard. Actually, another lap and we probably would have had to have pit. Burnt through pretty much all the fuel and tires that I have in this thing. Not a lot left. Bonk. You can see, yeah, that last lap was pretty decent, all things considered, and I was like half a second off my my personal best. Damn, just didn't level up. Trucks blocking the entire podium. You know what? Celebrations are the same. Wouldn't surprise me. be really silly. Actually, ah well, too late now. This track will do. Oh my god, we're so tightly packed. Caravan time, let's go. The most serious rallycross race. I've been pushed way out. Oh my god, I'm being wrecked. Oh, I've been driven straight into a wall. I can't tell where I'm going. Calamity. I am absolutely destroyed. I'm spinning that guy out. I'm being spun out again. No. We're stuck. I'm lost. No. I'm ruined. Oh. You saw nothing. Just noticed the caravan. I don't know if it is the case, but the caravan seems to have the same wheels as the rally car. Oh, piling up. Oh no. I haven't taken any damage, but I'm properly wedged in here. Try and weasel our way through. Oh, nailed that guy. Oh, I'm being put in the tire. Woo, woo. I used to avoid it, but I am like second last now. Do we need caravan racing in HT? Like the one... Shit. Except there's like huge pendulum stuck to your back that really fucks with you. Oh, those two are in the wall. Squeeze on through. And this rallycross car is very pointy. Oh, they're wrecking over there. Very pointy and precise, but when you stick a big old caravan on the back of it, completely flips it on its head. Ooh. Oh. Playing fire with that penalty bollard. No. This is hard. I also have a lot of damage, which isn't helping. Or I could maybe try and make something up on the straights. Just too slow. I'm now at the back. Oh dear. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Take it nice and easy. Avoid the death and destruction and sweep through. Sending it. Somebody is on their roof. On top of everyone. I've still been nailed. Oh, I crashed. Jesus. It's all happening. Okay, we got away. Still took a hefty chunk of damage, but we got away. And 7th. It's not too bad. Oh, straight under that caravan, but that ruined me. Oh, I'm so slow now. I'm stuck in this guy. Put him in the tree. Oh no, yeah, look, I'm ruined. Oh no. Oh shit. Pit. This thing is dying. Oh. It's gonna be last. Bugger. what didn't they reuse for the new game? That's a very good question. They reused basically everything. Oh, I'm gonna get a couple of spots. Not lost. Yeah, they reused a lot. A little too much, maybe, for my liking. Like, I would have liked a little more depth into it. Like, the pit stops are very basic in this game. It's nice that they have them. And I don't want them to be... Like, obviously, if they were, like, really complicated, it'd kind of defeat the point of the game. But if you could, like, choose to just not take, like, something in the pits, like, have a bit more dynamics to the pit stop and a bit more choice, and it all kind of just happening at the same time, I think that would maybe make things a little more interesting. And, like, if maybe, like, you could have some minor, like, setup adjustments on the cars, it'd be great. Like, just a little balance changes. Again, nothing, like, revolutionary, but just to give a little bit more... A little bit more depth to the experience. Because at least from the driving side, like, I feel like releasing the driving demo was a little pointless, given that it's what we've seen before, really. Like, it is just Circuit Superstars, really. I mean, yeah, a lot of people haven't played Circuit Superstars, so... It is kind of new for them, but, like... For those who have, it's like, wow, this is just... the same. But from a different camera view. Followed them off a bit. Swing up the inside here. What I've seen so far, I'm not sure this game will be what iRacing wanted. I don't know. It depends what... Well, that's the thing. Who knows what they wanted? They might have just looked at Circuit Superstars and been like, yeah, we like that. Here's some licenses. Because, I mean, it's like, what iRacing has done in, like, the... Jesus Christ. In the sort of, like, console field, right? Hasn't really been anything revolutionary, right? They gave Orontes Games money to finish up Exocross, which was known as previously as Drag. Outer Zones, I think, or something like that. And they bought the engine off of them. You know, iRacing Arcade largely just seems like, oh, here's some more money to add licensed content to Circuit Superstars, really, but sell it as a new game. Oops, kind of fucked that up. And then, like, NASCAR 25, it's basically just the continuation of the NASCAR Heat games, because I think it's the same guys working on them who worked on the Heat games back then. They're just now owned by iRacing. I haven't really seen a whole lot of NASCAR 25, so maybe it's not. Maybe it is quite different, but who knows. They say new camera, but it's just the same from the karting game. I guess. I kind of keep forgetting they did the karting game. People said the karting game was better, but was pretty good, not necessarily better. But Yeah, I never played it. Whoa, swept through to the win there. Damn, nearly the nice level. I do wonder, it does seem like they probably will have, like, the similar stuff, right? To be able to change... Oh, this is new. They changed this UI. This UI used to be different. You used to just be able to choose the cars. To be honest, it's been a while since I've looked in here, because I've just made the paint schemes that I have, and kind of just was like, yeah, it'll do. Okay, this is all the same then. You could like you can unlock like different helmets and like suits as you go through. That would, and then like different emotes and shit. But like the career mode here is a lot more basic. It's just like, oh hey, here's a bunch of championships, go do them. So yeah, like, I mean, on the career side of stuff, it seems like they're probably doing some interesting stuff, but... Well, yeah, because they finished it. This game is finished. Unless you mean the karting game. The karting game's a little different. Now this, well, this is finished. I guess I just haven't looked at the garage screen for the cars since... Maybe I did and I just forgot. I don't know. Well, yeah, because I legitimately hadn't seen this before. Like, that's not a joke. I've definitely seen all of this stuff. But yeah, like, I think they... I don't know, they changed this at some point in a more recent update. Relatively speaking, recent update. Like, I've been playing this game on and off. Like, I haven't been religiously playing it, obviously. But I've been playing this game on and off, like, pretty much ever since it came out, I think. So I've seen all the major updates they've done. And seen the game as it kind of evolved steadily over time. But the karting game, yeah, no, apparently they did just abandon that one. Maybe because they got the deal with iRacing, I don't know. Because, yeah, the karting one's still in early access, but they haven't updated it in a long time. They might have also just lost the plot of where to go with it. I don't know. I never picked... That's why I never really picked it up, because I didn't really understand the vision behind it. It felt like we need money to sustain ourselves, so here's a new game. Hasn't had an update for 20 months, yeah. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing, yeah, and that was another thing, it was really pretty expensive for what it was. Thanks, team, for spelling out the time, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what they were playing out of that one. I don't really know what they're playing out of iRacing Arcade as well. It feels like they kind of hit a flash in the pan, and they've kind of just been riding off the coattails ever since. Cotton Games page, it's the same camera, yeah. But, yeah. Be interested to see what it's like when it comes out, anyways. And maybe see how it develops over time. It might, like, get some more updates and stuff. I don't know. That might help add a bit more depth and variety into the mix. Because, like, yeah, Circuit Superstars is cool, but there is more that could have been done. And, like, iRacing Arcade seemed like the perfect chance to do that more. Of course, we don't know the details of their deal with iRacing. But, like, you'd assume iRacing would give them a chunk more money. I'm hoping that all the resourcing hasn't gone into, like, getting the models and the career mode done. But who knows? Same camera related to the car's motion too, yeah. I'm not surprised. Have any of the groups that have been bought by iRacing made more than one game since? No. No. But then again, there's only 3 games that have released so far. And it hasn't been that long since all of them released. Well, actually, sorry, only 2 games released so far. Exocross and NASCAR 25. And both of those came out in the last year or two. I mean, NASCAR 25 was only a couple of days ago. And Exocross was July last year. But I think they bought Orontes Games more for the engine behind Exocross rather than Exocross itself. Exocross kind of ended up feeling like a bit of a tech demo. Which it kind of was. Dirt Oval racing game? Yeah, I guess, yeah, World of Outlaws. It doesn't show up, though, when I look for games. Is it on? Maybe it's because it's not on PC yet? Oh, no. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Monster Games, Amber, iRacing Motorsport Simulator. I did it! Huh? Shows now. I didn't show earlier. Okay. But even then, this... So, yeah. NASCAR 25, I think, is the second game by Monster. Because they made the World of Outlaws game. And they're now doing NASCAR 25. I'm pretty certain. Let me check. NASCAR 2025. Oh, wait, no. Not NASCAR 20. See the license transfer from 704 games to iRacing. Maybe not? Seems like the NASCAR game is actually built on almost 50 euro for that game is just wow, yeah. But it seems like the NASCAR game is actually just built on... Well, it seems like it's made by just iRacing. We'll see when it comes out on Steam, because it's not on Steam at the moment, it's only on consoles. But at least according to Wikipedia, it says the developer and publisher is iRacing Studios. Estonia-21 website also just says iRacing Studios. So yeah, I have no idea then. I guess for now, no. It's just one. But again, they're all pretty new releases, so... Is NAS... Oh, yeah, right. There is a Steam page for NASCAR 25. Yeah, forgot about that. Duh. Yeah, yeah, it is just iRace. Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know who's making the IndyCar game, but I did remember hearing... I think they said it was going to be based on the Orontes engine, which is the same one that Exocross uses. So I'd assume the two guys behind that would probably be working on the IndyCar game. But yeah, I couldn't say. It seems like, though, with iRacing Arcade, the iRacing... From what I understand, I don't think iRacing actually owns Original Fire games. They've just partnered with them. So, like, they've given them the license for iRacing. For iRacing Arcade. Yeah, developed in collaboration with Original Fire Games. Collaboration, my ass, really. It's like 75% just Circuit Superstar. Yeah, I don't know. One of our experiences to play a SimRacing EA did buy up studios, move people around. Time will tell. Time will tell. It also depends on how successful the game is going to be that they release. And whether or not they can keep hold of the licenses and whatnot. So we'll have to be... Yeah, it's something we'll see over the coming years, I guess. What their big idea actually is. But yeah, no. Cool. I think this is where I will wrap things up for the stream, though. Was good. Shame about how the races ended for me, but is what it is. Yep, can do. Definitely. But yeah, reminder for everyone again, check the pinned links in the chat and top of the description. For the Discord server, this is where everything will be hosted going forward, all the details and stuff for the upcoming shift over, continuation, what have you. I'm losing my words. And there is currently another form up with some more questions in it. It's a lot shorter this time, so shouldn't take very long to do. But yeah. Thanks to those who've done it already as well. I've seen there was a couple. I haven't really checked since, but yeah, that's all. I don't have any plans to do another stream this weekend, but there will likely be a lot more updates on the Discord regarding the continuation, and also probably a trailer video or some kind of promotional video to hype it up a bit more early next week at some point. So yeah, do keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that's all for now. So thanks everyone who came and chatted. Thanks everyone who came and raced. Thanks everyone who's gone and filled out the form as well. And yeah, I'll see you all next week for the finale of SRS. Adios.